we're here this evening at Mayura Station in the tasting room with the chef Mark, and we were going to have a chat about the experience that we're going to get this evening with a full-course meal and some of the Wagyu food that you're cooking with.
Yeah, oh, lovely to meet you. And look, yeah, so tonight, obviously at the tasting room, we always focus on the wonderful full-blood Wagyu beef that's farmed here on the property.
I believe you feed it chocolate.
We do. We feed them chocolates and lollies, so they're well taken care of. Obviously, they are the core of the farm, so they are the most pampered cattle in the world, we believe. They stay in the Mukau Motel, which is our 5-star feedlot, so they're well taken care of. They get beautiful grains. They get a nice sort of cover on the barn as well. And obviously the chocolates and lollies fed through the last stage of their feeding program. So
I think I'd like to be fed here.
Yeah.
Well, I will be tonight.
You will be. So I guess just a very quick background as well about the full-blood Wagyu. That means that all of the cattle on this property are the original Japanese Wagyu genetics. If we look at Wagyu farming more broadly in Australia, the overwhelming majority of what's farmed and sold as Wagyu in Australia is crossbred, usually a 50% crossbred Wagyu product. So what that impacts is the flavour profile. You don't get those nice sweet flavours coming through. Mm-hmm. You don't get the quality in that marbling, that intramuscular fat, and you don't get the tenderness. So that's what we look at here, is producing the highest quality steak, having that beautiful, real original Japanese Wagyu flavour, texture and richness in the marbling. And we serve it up in over 3 meat courses and a bit of a dessert to finish.
So what's on the menu for tonight?
Yeah,
so I'm feeling a bit hungry.
On the menu for tonight, so the first one we're going to start with a little fun starter, which is some of the spinalis. So that is the part that wraps around the outside of a Scotch fillet. So if you see a Scotch fillet, you notice there's a round muscle and there's a part that wraps around the outside of it. Yeah. That's always that softer meat. That's the spinalis. So I've actually taken that, cut it into some little portions. We're panko crumbing that, frying it as a katsu style. And we've actually got it in some nice little bao buns. So it's kind of like this mini-style Asian burger with some pickles and slaw to get started with. This is a little fun one to pick up with your hands, and just a nice little intro to get underway. After that, we'll get into some more sort of fancy plating styles. So the second course, I've got what's called the picanha, which is also known as the rump cap. So that's the best part of the rump. It's a triangular muscle that sits on top of the whole rump. It's got a beautiful high marble score, so it's the 9+ marble score. That high flavour.
It only goes to 10, doesn't it?
Well, I think in Japan it's up to 12+.
Oh, okay. Right.
But in Australia, we marble score up to 9. Anything that's a higher marble score than 9 is called 9+.
Okay.
So that could be up to marble score 12.
So we really treat it tonight.
Of course. With the rump cap, we get a couple of things. So we get that soft meat texture, we get that full flavour being part of the rump, and that high marble content as well. So it really is a great one. That will be just a nice quick sear. So basically like a little mini steak. Then moving on to the main course, I've got the tri-tip. So that's something that's quite popular in American barbecues.
Yeah, I was going to say a lot of smokers, people involved in that.
Exactly. So that one tonight has been put through a Yoda smoker that we've got over there. So it's a proper American offset smoker, smoked in some cherry wood, and they're going to be sort of like a nice sort of main course steak-sized portion that's been grilled up. Again, 9+ marble score. The tri-tips, they do inherently have a really high amount of fat, intramuscular fat through there, that high marble content. So it's going to be rich, delicious, smoky. It does. It sort of becomes dispersed into the meat. So basically, back to that sort of full-blood Wagyu genetics means that we get an average average melting point of the marbling at 28 degrees Celsius.
Oh, okay.
So like a medium rare steak is going to be 55 internal temperature. So that means that the majority, not all of that marbling is then melted and being dispersed through those muscle fibres.
And mouth-watering.
You get that, and you get that nice
smells
richness.
In your kitchen already, and I'm like, this is sounding good.
It's going to be a treat. It's going to be a treat. So, and then with that one, we'll keep that quite simple with the garnish. Some little roasted carrots, some smoked potato puree, a little bits and pieces just to marry up nicely and keep it sweet. Then dessert. Well, because it's good enough for the cattle, we've got some chocolates coming for you guys. So this is a chocolate, what we call a pave. So it's basically like a set chocolate mousse cake. It's nice light texture, but we get 58% cocoa dark chocolate, so it's nice and rich in that chocolate flavour.
Do you find the chocolate and lollies do come through in the meat taste?
So what I find is that you definitely get a beautiful sweetness, and it's this unique flavour profile as well. So it really is, when we tasted it alongside other comparable in terms of them being full-blood Wagyu products and grain-fed Wagyu products, you definitely get that unique Mayura flavour that comes from that chocolate and lolly finishing ration. Yeah. Yep.
Last time we were here, we got to taste your master stock.
Yes.
And I was really intrigued about master stock because, when I do a stock at home, maybe it's gone out or so on the oven. That's not how a master stock works, is it?
No, well, this one, is still the same master stock that you had last time. So now it's just a shade over 7 years old. So basically, we just keep on boiling that one up. We keep ticking that one over every week. And when it gets down, we just keep on adding sort of more into it. So it's sort of a perpetual stock. It never runs out. It's like that good old pudding that you can just keep on eating, and it just always.
The sourdough mother.
The sourdough mother, exactly. Yeah.
As you did this
What happens over that extended period is that you do get sort of further complex flavours, a longer flavour profile, something that's a bit unique as well. And like we want with all good food and good wine, we want that bit of extra story to tell as well. So that always is a bit of good fun.
Yeah, I absolutely found that really interesting last time we were here. It was really great meeting you, Mark, and so keen now to try the menu.
Yep.
I'm standing here and all these smells are coming at me, so I'm going to let you get back to it.
No worries.
Look forward to trying out tonight.
For sure.
Thanks.
Cheers.